What's going on YouTube? Today I have a fun drag race for you guys. We're going to be comparing the Rimac Nevera, which is a fully electric hypercar, against a highly modified gas car, the Hoonicorn. It's a highly modified 1965 Mustang with basically none of the original parts. It's powered by a twin turbo 6.7 liter V8 that makes 1400 horsepower. It's all-wheel drive, it has a sequential gearbox, it has really sticky Toyo R888 tires, and the most eye-opening spec is the weight. It weighs just under 3,000 pounds at 2,998. On the complete other side of the spectrum is the Rimac Nevera. It's a $2.5 million fully electric hypercar. It makes about 1900 horsepower from a quad motor setup powered by a 120 kilowatt hour battery pack. Because it's electric, it's carrying a lot of weight, so curb weight's coming in at 4,740 pounds. There's no gears in this thing, so each motor has a single speed gearbox, and this thing's capable of 258 miles an hour top speed. So on one side of the spectrum, you have a lot of weight, a lot of power, single speed gearbox, all electric torque happening at 0 RPM. On the other side, you have massive twin turbo power, low weight, 6-speed sequential gearbox, all-wheel drive system. Let's see how they do in a quarter-mile drag race. So what I'm about to show you is a quarter-mile drag race simulated on a street surface. We're going to start at 0 miles an hour. It'll go the full quarter mile. We have the Rimac on top and the Hoonicorn on bottom. Let's see what happens. So we see a 0 to 60 in about 2 seconds flat out of the Hoonicorn. That's with 1 foot rail subtracted. And it's pretty much neck and neck through the quarter mile. We get 8.78 in the Rimac and 8.82 in the Hoonicorn. It's really, really close. So if you'll notice, the Rimac actually got a worse 0 to 60 time than the Hoonicorn, and that's mainly due to the difference in tire compound. The simulator is using different friction coefficients for the tires. The Hoonicorn has R888s, which is like a race spec compound that's a lot softer and deteriorates way faster. The Rimac, on the other hand, has Pilot Sport 4S's, which are a summer performance tire that has a little less friction than the R888s. So if you put the same tires on here, you're going to see much similar 0 to 60 times. Another big difference with these cars that I want to illustrate is the aerodynamic differences. So we're going to do a half-mile rolling race, and let's see how that goes. Okay, here's the half-mile rolling race. We're starting from 50 miles an hour. We have the Nevera on top, Hoonicorn on bottom. And we can see it's neck and neck, and then the Nevera just jumps out in front. And it's going to keep pulling on the Hoonicorn despite having over 1,700 pounds of extra weight. And the reason for that is aerodynamics. So the coefficient of drag on the Rimac Nevera is 0.3. The coefficient of drag on the Hoonicorn is unknown, but it's at least above 0.4. And I'm using some old 1960s muscle cars as reference points. It's probably closer to 0.5, and that's what the simulator is using. And so you can see it in the 60 to 130 and 100 to 150 times. The Rimac is substantially faster, although the Hoonicorn is obviously still really fast. The Nevera will totally blow it out of the water on the top end. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to check out the simulator for yourself, you can at motormatchup.com. You can race any cars you want completely for free. If you want to learn more about the simulator, check out my other videos. I deep dive into the physics a little bit more. I wish Hoonigan could make this race happen in real life so we could see the real result, but this is as close as we're going to get for now. I'll see you guys next time.